Hello, hello, and happy Friday. Welcome in. Good to see you, Ferret. I hope you're doing well. We are back with our Undertaker run. No cam today. I'm not really feeling very good. But I didn't want to skip stream. I was really looking forward to it today. So I just figured, all right, we'll just do no cam, that way I don't have the bright lights in my face and stuff. And it might be a little bit on the shorter side today because I'm not feeling so hot, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Maybe once I get into the game, I'll get to ignore all the little aches and pains and stuff that I've got going on. So maybe it won't matter. Welcome in, Rob. Happy Friday. We can already call the sound alert. All right, let's get started. So, I remember last time we were doing some crafting and such, but I don't actually remember where we are. Yeah, exactly. It's like sometimes it's just, would I rather not stream at all, or would I rather stream without cam? And that's kind of just where we are today. I think were we working on pants or something, or boots? We definitely had started something. The pants, okay.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, let's maybe craft a little bit more. Right, we went to go get the sewing kits because we had run out. Okay, and we might want to work on our bow a little bit too. Oh, and there goes our water. We have essentially no water, and I don't know why it even let us drink when we had no water. Okay, forgot about that. Hopefully we have some Maglin's weather out today. We don't, of course not. Well, I think we still had some deer meat over here, didn't we? Like some venison steaks? Not that we're like hungry right now, but that way, if we get hungry while we're doing stuff, we won't have to worry about it. Yeah, I thought so. I wonder why this is still here. Did I leave the guts on here? I think I might have. Can't stay long, unfortunately. Have to leave for work in half an hour. Work. I hope work goes okay today.
I need some water.
Alright. So we've successfully started a fire. I'll try and actually stay on top of the bingo events then, so that maybe you'll still manage to get a bingo before you leave.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's do that. So we've got one small thing of water for us. Do we? Yeah, we have guts on here. We probably should take those. We'll start with one. Oh, our fire's not hot enough. Yes. Finally, some water. Let's maybe add some fuel to the fire. And actually, let's put down the cooking pot to get some more water. Oh yeah, look, we're already warming up now. How is it already midday? I mean, I know that we crafted for 2 hours, but seriously, when did this happen? Alright, well, these are still boiling. I'm gonna go drop off the guts. And I'm also gonna call 10 torches. Alright. We should also grab crow feathers while we can. This weather isn't too bad. I mean, obviously it's not nice and clear, but we can actually see what we're doing. There's no strong winds. There's, mild temperatures. I really can't complain. Well, I could, but I won't.
Wonder if we can drop any of this fear.
Drop those. And then we'll go ahead and say that we've got another... Okay, that makes it a nice even 20 guts. We could theoretically cook the rest of this ptarmigan meat because we have 0.3... 0.3. It's going to be a while until we manage to get another 0.6, 0.4, whatever it is, 0.4, to make ourselves some more broth, so might as well cook it. Yes, her trail of guts. No one can ever say that Astrid didn't have the guts to do anything. She's got guts to do everything. Oh, and now that our guts have been removed from the deer is now gone. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I should just cook it in here. Might as well just eat this. It's not like these are gonna give us that many calories. Let's see, how are we doing on teas and stuff? We can't make any teas. I guess this should be enough water, 3 liters. Might as well eat this too. Only 100 and some odd calories. Hey, Grim, welcome in. I don't remember Hansel and Gretel leaving a trail of guts, but modern problems require modern solutions. Exactly. I hope you're having a good day today, Grim. It's good to have you in. Maybe we'll go do some fishing. I'm just like emptying this fire of torches, even though we really, really do not need all of these torches. But hey, we can break down the torches for sticks, right? And this way we can call pulling both good and terrible torches, because we've got both. I haven't taken any cold damage today. That like 1% of damage was from being so thirsty. Oh. Oh, some snow. I am a little ashamed to know how many torches we have on us now, but I think we should look. 19. I knew it was going to be absurd. I knew it was going to be a lot, but that was even more than I was expecting. Oh boy.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, why don't you lighten your load with some water, right? Do we want to risk going and fishing a little bit? I think we do. I think it'd be nice to do a little fishing now that we've got all that fuel. And from my knowledge, I think we killed all the wolves on the lake again. Or did one of them respawn again? Ooh, I don't know. Can't remember. So this week I went out to the fabric store and I finally picked up some fabric for a sewing project that I've been wanting to work on. What was the thing I was just saying that I needed to do for bingo? Oh, right. Saying I don't know. There we go. Oh, there is a wolf out there. Okay. So, yeah, I've been wanting to get back into sewing for a really long time. I used to take lessons as a kid, and I I made quite a few different things back in the day. You know, shirts, pajamas, bags, all sorts of things. And then I didn't do it. Thanks, Rob. I didn't do it for like the longest time. And then for one of my birthdays a couple of years ago, I don't remember how many years ago, my parents decided to give me a sewing machine here. And I didn't really use it a whole lot. I wanted to, but I was a little nervous about it. And so earlier this year, I started doing little projects, like making little bags and like key holders and like key ring holder things and stuff like that. But I really wanted to actually get back into sewing clothes. And it turns out at some point, shortly after getting the sewing machine, I did buy some patterns, but I just never did anything with them. So this week I decided to finally make the leap and go get some fabric for it. And I've started part of the project. Everything takes probably like 3 times longer than I anticipate. It's kind of like TLD in that way. I always think that it's going to be like, oh yeah, it'll be quick and easy and then I'll be done with this part. And it's like, no, this is going to take so much longer. I actually was really interested in this idea of digitizing the pattern beforehand. So that also made it take longer than usual. But I did end up scanning them all because I feel like it makes sense to have a backup on hand. Because you can then, like if you have the proper setup, which I hope to someday, you can project patterns onto the fabric for easier cutting. And also, it just kind of made sense to me to have it as like a backup in case I ever needed to fix things, or use a different size of the pattern or whatever. You know, the patterns that you get are actually kind of, you know, they do a pretty good job, but they are a little flimsy. So 10-minute job is never actually 10 minutes kind of thing. Exactly. You know, it's like when you get the recipe for some food and it's like, oh yeah, this will take you 20 minutes and then it actually takes like an hour. Yeah. We gotta eat. No, I burned my fish. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna take an hour to cook and burn. Okay, so we caught a fish. We burned the fish. Astrid was complaining about carrying too much stuff. But yeah, I honestly thought like this morning I'd do the first part of my project, and I was like, yeah, and then I'll be done by the time I get ready to stream. I ended up leaving the project because I'm almost done with it, with this first part. But I was not at a point where I could actually realistically finish it up and then come stream, because then it would have been really late. So I was just like, it's fine. I'll leave it for later. Potentially tomorrow. We'll see. Especially involves working on a car. 10-minute job involves 4 hours of looking for the tool needed to do the job. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, and I like to think that I planned for that little extra wiggle room and that I'm not overly optimistic with my timing of things. Like, I like to plan in a little extra wiggle room, but man, with this, it feels like everything takes so much longer, especially because, so this project that I'm working on involves several things that I've never done before, including buttonholes. I've never done a buttonhole before, and I'm not kidding, even though my machine has a one-step buttonhole maker, trying to figure out how it works, making sure that it's the right size. I I probably spent about 2 hours this morning just using scrap fabric to figure out how to make buttonholes. I now know how to do it. I'm very excited about it. But oh my gosh, was that an adventure this morning. I'm gonna wash my car 2 hours later, finally done counting the tires, time to wash it. Cleaning companies around here are becoming stupid. They keep offering just barely above minimum wage, even for nighttime jobs. What? No, that is stupid. Remounting. Yes, remounting does make more sense. I was like, I mean, I guess you can count that all the tires are there, but, you know. Up to you. Yeah, you would think that they would offer some sort of, like, little incentive, even if it's just a couple of bucks above minimum wage, because who wants to work nighttime jobs? I still can't believe we burned that fish. Oh, that's so frustrating. We're just gonna head back. If this wolf comes after us, we'll take care of him. I just noticed something. Where is Ashley putting those torches to extinguish them? Yeah, I don't know. That's like, I also have to wonder where she's holding them when she's climbing a rope. It totally looks like she's just sticking them down her pants. I have no idea, and I don't think I want to know the answer, to be honest. Like I said, same with climbing with a torch or a flare. You're just like, Astrid, how are you doing this? You need both of your hands to climb the rope. Don't get me wrong, I'm so glad that we can, because we didn't used to be able to, as far as I remember. Okay, apparently the wolf doesn't notice us because we're not smelly. It's not the position for sticking them on the ground or something. She's definitely putting them against herself. Right? It's very weird. Like, I almost would rather that she, like, has some sort of an animation where she's shaking them out or something like that. Although I don't know how easy that would be either. I've honestly never had to put out a torch before, so I don't know.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
There's just guts everywhere. Okay. I'm actually wondering what the best, like, order of operations is going to be. Because I'm kind of thinking about how it would be nice to have the woodworking, crafting thing, whatever it's called, with us so we can start crafting statues before we go to get the camera. Because otherwise, if we just go and get the camera, then we'll have to go back there. Which, I mean, maybe isn't the end of the world, but... I guess it doesn't really matter, because we're going to have to... Like, if we go and get the woodworking tools, then we'll have to then go back there once we have the camera to do stuff, you know? Let's put this here and... We'll craft for a little bit. Let's work on these pants. That's not how we stay warm, Astrid. That's how we get burns in delicate places. Exactly. You'd think she'd know better, being a doctor and all. Oh, I saw something back there. It burns when I pee. We'll stop putting out the torches by peeing on them. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Thank you for the work, Lark. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day at work today. Alright, I guess we're gonna sleep now. We don't really need to have any of the teas for night recovery. Let's sleep for 8 hours. Hey, Zert, welcome in. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Alright, we are fully rested. I think it would make sense for me to refuel this lantern. Should maybe get rid of this torch. I wonder if I should break down this arrow. I don't really know if we should. If I finish reading this book, I can drop it, and then we can also call that for bingo.
I'm gonna need to eat some.
You got Will to 1,000 days! Awesome! GG! Okay, so... read at least one chapter. Hey, Fawn, welcome in. And we leveled up fishing. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The run is going surprisingly well, actually. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but so far things have been going smoothly. We have spent an absurd amount of time here in Mystery Lake, but sometimes that's just the way it goes, I guess. Let's see. I'll go see about the food situation. And by that I mean I'm going to go get some food. And hopefully there will be Maglin's weather.
Drop any of this beer.
This is Maglin's weather. Sweet. Oh, rave fire. But windy. Oh, we failed it. Okay. That so rarely happens. So, the plan for today is to get some of our crafting done.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
We're almost done with our deerskin pants. And then I think we'll be able to do the rabbit mitts. I think we'll be able to definitely get both of those things done today. I don't know if we'll actually finish the other two, the wolf coat and the deerskin boots.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
But it's okay if we don't, because I think I'd like to actually maybe leave the region and do something different today. I haven't quite decided where we're going to go next. I was debating... See, the nice thing about going to get the camera is I know where it is. Vaguely. I mean, I don't know specifically. I've never seen anyone actually get it. I've never looked it up. But I think I have an idea as to where it is. The woodworking tools. I actually don't know. Okay, go. I think I know where they might be, but I'm not 100% sure. It might actually not be a terrible idea for us to put, since this is a long time, like a long-term plan anyway, it might not be the worst idea for us to start heading to Summit and Ash Canyon so that we can, you know, go get the technical backpack. Because honestly, I'm always over-encumbered, and having the tech backpack could significantly help us. Oh, I'm so torn, Fawn. I think I'd rather just try and find them. But I do appreciate it. I think I know generally, like... I have in my head 2 regions that I think I've heard in connection to it, like, or a region, but I'm thinking of the regions around it because I'm not entirely sure if I'm remembering correctly. But I do think it makes sense for us to maybe go get the tech backpack. Especially because if we find the woodworking tools, what we can do is maybe sort of pre-make some of the statues. So long story short, I don't really know what the plan is for today, except finishing my deerskin pants. Cold damage. Let's go to the summit and get the backpack. Yeah, I feel like both of those things are good. I know that the flare gun is no longer guaranteed at summit, but maybe we'll 26 charcoal. Oh my god, I didn't mean to pick up the charcoal. And now we have 26. Oh, that's ridiculous. But we might be able to find that there. It might spawn. Plus, I'm pretty sure the stim is still guaranteed. That's also not bad. Not gonna give you any hints. Alright, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm okay, like, getting hints if I ask for it. But there's so, like, I don't want to say there's so few things that I don't know in this game anymore, because there's still a lot of things that I don't know. But, you know, I want to keep the things that I definitely know that I don't know kind of to a minimum, which is why when new material comes out, I generally don't, like, watch other people playing it on stream and stuff. I try and wait and experience it for myself. 26 rookie numbers. Hey Tokibu, welcome in. It's good to see you. Charcoal is useful for mapping the corpses. You could create a nice corpse map with it. That's true, we could. Although I don't think I want to carry 26 with me at all times. I'm actually curious as to how much charcoal we have in total. 28. Oh my goodness. We have almost 3 hours on this. I'm gonna start with 2 though. Over-encumbered the story of the Long Dark. I know. And especially for me, I'm so bad. Let's maybe add 1 more stick so we can do another 2 hours. Come on, fish. Come on, fish, please. Yes! Alright, and this time I will not burn him. Okay, we could maybe map while we're waiting. Since we have all this charcoal. Astrid does some mapping. Curious as to how close he is. That's not too bad. We could, like... Yeah. That's exactly what I had in mind. Good job, Mr. Wolf. Boom. Headshot. Thank you. minutes, 24 minutes. Okay, that works out. Alright, now it doesn't matter that we're smelly, because we killed him already. I don't think I'm gonna... Well, I could bother harvesting him. Nah. We've got other things to work on, and it looks like this weather is going to turn on us soon. I don't trust it. I mean, maybe it'll just stay heavy snow. Because it's not very windy or anything, but I just don't trust it.
Trees, because I'm gonna eat a tree.
So I think what I might do is finish making the pants. And then we at least start making the other things that I was talking about, the deerskin boots, the wolf coat, the bunny mitts. And that way they've been started. And then what we can do is kind of craft as we travel, so then we're not bound to staying here at camp office. And we can start making our way to Pleasant Valley. It's getting a little windy. I definitely think this is going to turn into a blizzard. That's okay with me, because we're going inside anyway.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's eat this fish. Ooh, 1,400 calories. Fabulous. It also couldn't hurt to make a few arrows, if we can. Let's just finish these pants first. Finishing our pants. And it doesn't sound like it turned into a blizzard. Interesting. Okay. Makes or repairs animal clothes. Check. You singing, if that's what you could call what just happened. Check. Okay, let's have something to drink. Let's maybe put on our deerskin pants. We'll drop these other pair of jeans. And let's see. Thanks, Rob. I need 4 bunnies. Why can I not place this? Thank you. I could have sworn we had more bunnies in here. Or are they somewhere else? Have a good day, Rob. I hope work goes well. Let's see. 4 bunnies. Are they upstairs, maybe? Or underneath this wolf pelt? I can't see anything right now. Oh, here's 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, rabbit skin mitts. We'll just start an hour on them. Alright, well maybe start the other stuff tomorrow, but what I was thinking was we could quickly make some arrow shafts before it gets too dark. And then can I make any arrows? I can. I can only make 1, but hey, 1 is better than none. Requires light to craft. Are you kidding me? It is not that dark. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I'll put the jeans up here too. And then let's see. that's enough for that. Do I only need 2 deer for my boots? I thought it was more than that. Hey deer, hey mustard, good to see you both. Did you get a new mic? It sounds so crisp. I didn't, but maybe it's just the settings, the placement or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm almost out of water again. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with me? Why do I keep not paying attention to this? Okay, we're gonna have to light a torch and start a fire and all that jazz. Which also means we're gonna have... Wait, I have Tinder? Might as well just use it. Just use it up. Yeah, isn't all the floating stuff great? Just random floating papers and
Come on, little
cups and stuff. Good job, Astrid. All right. We'll do that. In the meantime, is there anything we can craft or repair or read or something? Could maybe fix up our underwear. Really? Astrid, you were so close. How did you fail this? I don't understand. It's like me this morning while I'm sewing. I'm like, I don't get it. Okay. 38 minutes, 41 minutes until boiled. Okay, so I'll throw a stick on there. We're gonna need to get fuel tomorrow. Oh god. Okay. And I guess in the meantime we'll just sleep and we'll just let that boil while we're sleeping. Oh, it's already morning. Okay.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, I know. She's hungry. She has, like, no fuel. Okay. I wish I could see a little more in here. There we go. There's the window. Now I can sort of navigate based on the windows. The fact that it is this dark in here makes me a little concerned that it's going to be bad weather. I just walked past the door. There it is.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, this is actually quite decent weather. But can I torch chain in this, or is this gonna be just a mess? Yeah, we do have X-ray vision, although I try not to rely on that when I can.
That didn't work.
I don't know why she's doing such a terrible job these days with starting fires.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, I think the X-ray vision is super useful, like, when you're just starting in, like, a new run, and you maybe don't have fire yet, but you just want to be able to see something, because it's, like, really, really early in the morning, or really, really late at night when you spawn, and you're, like, in a building, or near a building, and then it makes sense. But not near a building, but like when you go inside and it's like, okay, now how do I navigate to get to the bed or whatever? Yeah, when you use safe house customization, everything gets outlined, so it's essentially like being able to see in the dark. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to eat this last piece of venison. weather is actually quite good. Alright, are these real sticks or are they fake sticks? I don't trust them. But they seem to be real. Okay.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I guess they're real. So, for anyone who's like, what the heck is she on? What is she talking about? I've had it happen in other runs when I'm here, especially in this particular spot in Mystery Lake, where there will be a smattering of sticks on the ground, but then when you walk closer to them, they disappear. So I don't trust the sticks over here until I get close to them. Ghost sticks, exactly. X-ray vision and ghosts. I've been gone a while. It happens to you in the ravine a lot. Yeah, for me, it's almost exclusively here in this little corner by camp office where I've had it happen. And I had it happen consistently in one of my runs. It was just like every single time I was here, they would just disappear on me. How cold is it? -13. Can I even balance that out with sticks? No. I was gonna say then we could chop this up. Oops. There we go. I wonder if any coal has respawned in that cave to Mountain Town. I feel like it's a little too early for it to have respawned. Okay, now we should have enough to at least be able to balance out the cold so that we can break down this cedar limb and this branch. Let's go. Let's give it a try. The weather is so weird today here because, like, it's completely overcast, but it's so bright.
Oh, lucky day.
All right. That should be warm enough. Or not, you know, it's fine. I guess we'll drink the birch bark tea. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to warm it up first, but okay. I didn't really mean to drink it yet, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I'm gonna call this finding firewood. Oh, we also crafted an arrow. I forgot to call that earlier. Bright outside? It's daytime. Yeah, but it's like extra bright, you know? Like, I don't know, like blinding, even though it's cloudy. Okay, let's drop the tinder. Oh, I'm still carrying all of that charcoal, aren't I? Of course I am. See, that's the problem with not dropping it immediately. I should probably make some more water while we're just waiting. And maybe, should I cook bannock? I'm gonna, oh, that's heating it up. I don't want to heat up birch bark tea. I guess I'll make the bannock. Just one, just to have on hand. We can maybe do just like a half a liter. Perfect. I'd say that worked out splendidly. Alright, I'd like to grab some sticks. I'm not gonna bother with the ruined torches. I say that, but I probably should actually bother with the ruined torches. Okay. As long as we have a few sticks, we should be okay. Almost to the far territory, halfway there, being stopped by the fallen trees. Moving through the cave is slow. Carrying the fish was more of a pain than the jerky. Yeah, it can be a slog getting out to the far territories, that's for sure. Alright, I'll leave this one with the other one, I guess. Alright, it's almost midday. I think what we could do is just go inside and, like I said, just do like a half an hour of crafting on each of the different things that I was talking about. And then... Did I just imagine a wolf? I think I just imagined a wolf. Okay. So we can just do like a half an hour of crafting on each of those things that we're going to bring with us, and then we can start heading across the map. That's so weird. I could have sworn I heard a wolf. Oh, so I had mentioned at the start of stream that I went to the store and bought some fabric for my sewing projects. So, funny story about that. One of the things that I'm essentially making a set and a half of pajamas. So I'm going to make like a pajama shirt, and then I was going to do a pair of shorts and a pair of long pants. And according to the pattern, I needed a certain amount of fabric for the shorts and the pants. And I wanted them to be the same material. So I picked it out, and when I went to tell the lady how much I needed, she was like, "Ooh, I don't think we're going to have enough of this," because it was like the end of the bolt. And so I was like, well, okay. And I had rounded up already, so I was like, well, if we can only get to this much, that's okay too. And she goes, "It's going to be close." So then she looked, and it was significantly less than what I had calculated. And so I was like, oh, is this going to be enough? And I thought, well, worst case scenario, I make 2 pairs of shorts or something. And she goes, "This should be enough. Like, you really don't need as much as they're telling you." And I was like, really? Are you sure? But then I started thinking about it, and I'm on the shorter side. So I figured, you know what? It's fine. I'll cut out the shorts first, and then whatever's left, I'll use to cut out pants, and I'll just make the pants shorter. And if they come out looking kind of weird, then not a big deal, and I'll just, hem them up, and then maybe they'll end up being like 3/4 length pants or something like that, and that's okay too. So anyway, I started with the pants because they were the ones I was like least excited about, and I figured, okay, it's good to practice. So I'm not quite done sewing them completely, but I got to the point where you try them on to see what the hem is going to be like. There is absolutely no problem. These are going to be like full length pants on me, even though I've shortened them by like 4 inches already. And I'm just like, I cannot believe how short I am sometimes. Okay, so we started the mitts. I wanted to start the wolfskin coat.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've started that. How many? Wait, how much? Let's see, wolfskin coat. I needed 3 pelts. And so we can drop a gut, I suppose. Drop a gut. Also, did we not have the deer stuff? Or am I carrying a deer? I might be. Heavy fish I'll be eating in Zaka's bass. Might spend time 5 days, then eat fish to conserve food rations for both jerky and fish. Oh, speed time. I can read. Oh, that wasn't done curing yet, was it? Oh, yes, it was. Okay. This isn't. I'm sure I have more than enough food for the 25 days in the mine at Zok. I can imagine that you do. I'm sure that you've planned it very carefully and that you won't starve. I did that challenge and ran out of food. Maybe get a bear to be safe. Ooh. So, I'm curious, because obviously food weighs a lot. Is it like, or what exactly is your plan? Are you going to, like, bring stuff down in loads? Like, did you bring the jerky already and then went back to get the fish, and then you're going to bring that down and, like, leave it in the mines, and then once all that stuff is there, the timer starts? Or is there, like, a different plan? Wait a second, we're going back to PV. I only have bunnies there, though. I have a deer in FM, but I don't really want to go there. So that kind of throws a wrench in my plan. I mean, I suppose we could theoretically bring the curing deer hide with us and just try and remember to put it down until it's cured. But I'm not sure if I should do that. Oh my gosh, we're just so heavy by carrying all of this stuff because it doesn't... I mean, it does count against us at this point. We might as well finish the bunny mitts. I'm gonna drag the food supply straight to the Zoc mine shaft, carry down the food, then start once I get enough water also. So the 25-day achievement, and then after that back to the second part of the tales. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, my sewing kit stopped working, and by that I meant ran out. Okay. So that's all done. I'll drop those. Nope.
I
Where
could
are
eat
my
anything.
work gloves? There we go. Okay, where is the sewing kit? Oops. Come on, I don't know why the scrolling feature is not working as intended. Currently I have 58 pieces of jerky and about
I'm sure I can
17
carry much more.
bass fish. The calories of bass fish are about 2,000 calories and jerky is 900. I think I have enough food as long as I ration it. Yeah, I'm sure that you have calculated it. But it definitely sounds like it. Dragging the food alone feels like my 250 gold pieces to the airfield. I can imagine. So I can't eat this wolf yet. I kind of wish I had made a tip up actually now that I think about it, because we could have had like the tip up going while we're harvesting the wolf and stuff. That would have been the smart thing to do. We'll just have some broth, I suppose. Just a little bit. Actually, do we still have deer meat over by that cabin? I think we might. I guess we should go look. And then maybe we end up sleeping there tonight. Which was not my original plan. But, you know. TLD laughs in the face of all the plans that you make.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh, I know, Astrid, I know. Here, have a cattail. Oh my gosh, we're walking directly into the wind, which is not helping. Okay, it looks like there's some sticks over here. Or a stick. I wonder if this is gonna be... I was gonna say an aurora, but there's too much snow right now, so unless it clears up,
It's dusk, so I might be
probably
far
won't.
behind. My fingers feel numb.
We have some cattails over here, we should grab those. Hypothermia risk. The wind really does suck. It's times like this that I wish I chose, what is it, Blizzard Walker? I feel like there's something that, some feat that helps walking in the wind.
Think.
Yeah, and the thing is, in Loper, with only 2 perk slots, I never end up using that one. I probably should, but I just never do. Oh, I really, really hope this pans out. I really hope that we actually have some food over here. Because I actually do not remember.
I could eat anything.
Come on, Astrid, you're almost there. Oh, I don't think I've called cold damage yet. I should check that once we are actually inside and not freezing. Cabin is not that far, but at the speed it seems a million miles away. I know, but it does look like it paid off. All right, Astrid, there you go. Nice tummy full of meat. Okay, I did actually call cold damage already. All right, let's see. Do we have anything we can break down? Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, come on. Where's the shelf? An hour and 57 minutes. And it won't let me complete it because it's going to be like, hey, you can't do this with no light. All right, we'll use the heavy hammer. Hour and 57 minutes. Okay. Because an hour and 57 it is. Maybe we should refuel our lantern before we start. Don't usually like using the lantern for this, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Alright, Astrid. Let's get you some sleep. Let's get your sleep pattern back on schedule. $34 days. We can sleep a little longer, actually.
I'm starving.
You're fine. She's such a complainer. Come on, Maglin's weather. Did you hear about the homeless moose? Nobody's heard. Hey, Laszlo, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, is this Maglin's weather? I feel like it could be. Yes, it is.
Come on.
Astrid, are you kidding me? She keeps failing her Maglin's fires. It's pretty rude of her, if you ask me. Still old and grumpy. Oh man, I'm I don't know. I'm okay. This is way too much stuff to put on the fire. I don't know why I did that. Getting older and grumpier by the day, I suppose. Okay, we could definitely go ahead and make some more water because we keep running out of water. And I wish I had thought to make a tip up because then we could have totally made a tip up out here. Maybe I'll warm up a tea. Okay, that treatment did not do anything. I know, but it made me warm. So there's that. I probably should have grabbed a torch just in case. We'll probably be fine though, right? Okay, so now we've got some sticks. I don't know why I used the hatchet on that other one. I really shouldn't have. Maybe what we can do is sharpen our knife and our hatchet while we're cooking and warming up again. Okay. Yeah. Good idea. Good plan. And there we go. Five minutes until boiled. Okay.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I know Astrid's probably just like smelling this venison and it's just like, why are you doing this to me? Maybe we make some porridge. Ah yes, just sitting around a fire, cooking up some porridge and sharpening our improvised hatchet. Is there a better way to spend the day? Oh no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Although this could be good for fishing. I know, so rude. I do think I'm gonna stay outside a little longer though. Unless this knocks out my fire. Which it looks like it kind of wants to. And I can't believe it's already knocked down my whetstone to 50%. Maybe harvest this one, this arrow. Three sticks now. I suppose we could craft some fire-hardened arrows as well. Let's see, we still have nearly 3 liters of water. I don't have anything to read though. Could I fix up any of my clothing? Yeah. No. I don't have enough cloth. Let's go grab some cloth from inside.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Come on, Astrid, I believe in you. Please do not ruin this. Yes, and there goes our fire. Okay, back inside then. So, we successfully repaired something, and the wind blew out our fire. So we can call those things for bingo.
Think about his food.
I suppose while we're waiting for this to stop, we could break down this shelf. And our nice floating stuff. Okay, wasn't there a pillow or something? Yeah, we could break that down for some more cloth. Alright, I'm gonna try and make it to a fishing hut. Now that we have plenty of fuel, we might be lucky. Oh, I didn't realize that was this heavy. Okay, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe. Nope, there it is. Okay, I can see one. I can see clearly now, even though it's snowing. Actually, is it stopping? Wow, that was quite the abrupt ending. That is wild. That just was like someone flipping a switch. It's TLD, so everything is a bad idea, no? It's true. All ideas are bad ideas. Alright, I can't use a tip up anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter which fishing hut I use. Alright, nice and wind blocked in here. Although I was kind of hoping that the that the blizzard would make it more likely for us to get fish, but we'll see. Maybe that's still the case.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Okay. Let's throw in some more reclaimed wood. We'll have to swap out pry bars at some point. Alright, let's do 2 hours. Well, better than nothing. We still have 2 hours. Let's go. Come on, fish. Please.
Feels like night is coming.
Come on, give me another fish, please.
Oh, I'm
Yes!
starving.
Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Between these two, we should be fine. Still 42 minutes on this thing. Alright, let's do maybe one more hour of fishing. Okay. I lied, one more. Night fishing! Nothing, okay. Fine. Be that way, TLD. Be that way. Okay. This way, I believe. I hope this wasn't the wrong direction. I can see surprisingly little right now. The trader should be waking up soon. I feel like I've made a bad decision again. I thought by now I would have maybe seen the shoreline somewhere to orient myself. But I'm not seeing any shorelines. I think we're on day like 34, 35, something like that. I can't believe we haven't found the shoreline yet. Oh, wait. Here we are. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting to end up here. That's actually pretty lucky. Thankfully, it's not that cold. Alright, let's eat this fish, I suppose. Oh, it's not even 1,000 calories? Usually those are much more calorie dense. I feel like... Who says you don't have a great sense of direction? Thank you. I feel like I keep putting off my plans. I feel like I keep having plans and then I'm like, something will come up because that's just how it is in TLD. Because now I'm thinking we're probably not going to be able to leave Mystery Lake today. I'd really like to. There we go, 35 days and some change. Oh, come on, you can't be that hungry. So what I was thinking is we could make a tip up. And then we could go place that, if the weather is good, we could place it next to the wolf. So that we could be fishing while we harvest and cook him. Hey Mav, welcome in. Rolls in miserably from misery. Okay, this is not Magellan's weather, nor is this particularly good weather. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a blizzard. But I really need more food.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I guess we could place the tip up outside the fishing hut. We could maybe try and hunt a deer. Day 11. Nice. How's it going so far? Let's see. I made it 18 days on Misery. That run is still alive. I just haven't touched it since, like, December. Turns out being, being miserable, not that much fun. No, I'm sure there are some people who really, really enjoy it. I do enjoy the struggle and the challenge, but it's, to me, not as much fun as Interloper is. I do wish we could have some of the misery effects in Interloper, though. I feel like that would be fun. Maybe I won't try and hunt a deer, but maybe I will try and harvest him.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh, you're always cold. Give it a break, Astrid.
Come on, little fire. How can that work?
Why? This is like the 4th time that she's failed to start a fire today. Also, we have surprisingly little fuel yet again.
Come on, little fire. Come on. It's goddamn freezing.
I don't know, I feel like I'm just getting nothing done because I'm constantly trying to, like, juggle certain things and... Oh, we're gonna be so cold. Fine. Use more sticks. 1 frostbite and got haunted mind. Fun. And it's dropped down already. Fine. We will have a birch bark tea. Disaster and the no fire run, exactly. Astrid didn't start the fire. She thought it'd be more fun to just freeze her buns off. Okay, good. There are some sticks over here. Not nearly as many as I would like, but way more than I was anticipating. Let's see, maybe we can pull some torches, or like, destroy some torches. Or at least warming up. Okay. Let's see, what torches can we break down? Oh, a lot of them. Why are we getting cold again? Is it back to -0? Yes. Okay, let's get rid of this whetstone. And let's start cooking some water. And then let's maybe break down some more torches. I've got the Spelunker's lantern and backpack from AC already, as well as the woodworking tools. Now in Coastal, trying to get to DP soon to get myself some tools and arrows so I can get some firewood and craft the curing box. Sounds like a good plan. It sounds like a successful, strong start, for sure. Okay. Start fishing. Oh, I was wondering what this was, but it's shadows. Even without cooking 5 with the curing box, I can make wolf and bear meat edible. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Raw rancid wolf meat. Everyone's favorite. I don't want animal fat. Reishi tea in there, okay. Okay. We could probably drop this scrap metal. Right. So, bring this outside. This too. I guess we'll do some more while we're still waiting. The curing neutralizes the parasites. I suppose that does make sense. Cool.
Oh, so cold.
Yes, I know, Astrid, I know.
All I can think about is food.
This stupid thing. Please just give me... Please just give me a fish. I'll have a porridge. And I'll probably stay in coastal DP like forever, getting salt from the coast and the mine, hunting everything close, getting myself good clothes. Sounds like a good plan to me. Doesn't sound so miserable. Actually, what if we cook some more water and we go look for some more sticks? And we're off. Misery's mostly in my own mind. Aw, I'm sorry. But the misery's supposed to be in Astrid/Will's mind. And body. And soul. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you're struggling. I hope things ease up. Oh, no, it just bounced off. Okay. I did not hit any of them. This thing looks so magical. Okay, arrow. Now let's find some sticks. Man, I really need, like, coal and firewood and all that jazz. I know I talked to my therapy group last time, and it feels like I'm fighting a struggle that I'm slowly losing over the years. Ugh. I'm really sorry. I know that sometimes it can feel like everything is just getting worse and worse. But I am glad that you're, able to get some support, and that already can make a huge difference. Oh, great. Here comes a blizzard. Here comes the blizzard. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the blizzard. I'll say. Okay, so we didn't find that much fuel, but I'm hoping that because of the blizzard, that the fire will last longer. Yeah, I get that. I really do. It's... Wait, am I seeing the fishing tip up in the hut without seeing the hut? Yes. Yes, I am. That seems like a glitch. Yeah, I can completely understand that. You're warming up in here. That's good. Up the burdock. $52 minutes until burned. How many calories does this one have, though? Only 600 and some odd. I thought that these used to have so much more. Is it particularly small or what? If I'm not mistaken, the burdock is actually has more calories, not turned into a tea. Maybe we make a little more water. Somebody else in my family again. I'm really glad that you can reach out to them and that they're there for you. That's it's really important to have people in your life that you can rely on and, you know, who can just be there for you when you need them. And I'm really, really glad that that your family is that for you. And I'm so glad to hear that you'll get to see them on Sunday. I'm sure that'll really help. We're out of oats. Yes, that's what I was hoping. No, come on, pick up the fish. Cook the fish. Yeah, it's something that I occasionally think of too, and then try not to. It's a hard thought. It's tough. But I mean, just because they're your only anchor that you can rely on right now doesn't mean that that's always how it's going to be. There might be other people at some point that you feel you can rely on that much as well. I really hope so. Speaking of family, my parents are on vacation and they're going to see some kind of a special site in the area, and that site has a live stream webcam. So they sent me the link. And they were like, we're going to be there at about this time. Keep an eye out for us. So I actually have like the live stream up next to me right now. Also, is it just me or is this fish making a really funny face? Oh, come on. I'm really hoping that we get one more fish. Just one more. Oh, it's so not gonna happen. We've only got 12 minutes left on this fire. I just want to stay here as long as this fire is going. Because I can't take it with me anyway. The fish is giving off vibes of the game How Fish is Made. Yes, we will at least get new sticks. That'll be good. Six more minutes and then we have to brave the blizzard. Finished Drova, but will soon start your second run already, so I guess you enjoyed it then, huh? Okay, 2 minutes. I guess we should just go. Okay, I'm gonna head out this way, and that way we're on, you know, land, and it's a little bit easier to see where we're going. Okay, we're moving so glacially slowly. I was hoping that this, like, being over here would knock down some of our wind and some of this the resistance, but it only seems to be mildly the case. I'm trying to stay as close to them as possible to keep the wind down. Okay, we gotta be almost there, right? Yeah, almost there, almost there, almost there. There it is. There it is. Let's go craft. I did enjoy it, but I only started the second run because I want to up the difficulty and saw the game was throwing a warning into my face. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Let's work on this coat or the bow. Let's work on the coat. Oh, I'm so silly. We can just drop the deer stuff because we're not crafting that at the moment. That'll lighten our load a little bit. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. We should also maybe make another arrow. Okay. Could work a little bit on the bow as well, like until it gets too dark.
I need to find a place to rest.
Enemies do 20% more damage. I do 30% less damage. Enemies are placed somewhere else in the world, show up in different numbers, and they have new abilities. Oh boy. Excellent! Sounds like the blizzard finally stopped. Alright. Did I just pick those up? I didn't mean to pick those up. That's exactly what I did, though. Oh, sorry about that. That's... Alright, I'm gonna put Astrid to bed, and then I think I'm gonna take a quick break. And make myself another tea. In the meantime, I'll put on a minigame. Sorry, Jeans. Hey, Neocorps, welcome in. I hope you're having a good week and a happy Friday. Let's, Is that another blizzard I'm hearing?
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, I know. You're always hungry. Let's sleep for like another 4 hours. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break to go make another tea. I'll put on Plinko and see you in just a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Plinko was just not happy with people today. I don't know why. The Plinko gods are not very kind.
All I can think about is food.
Astrid, you and your needs. You and your needs. Tracks with my luck. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Alright, maybe... Oh no, I shouldn't do this. I should get food first. Okay, I really hope we have Maglin's weather. That would be the dream.
This pack is getting kind of
This does look like Maglin's weather. We only have 7 sticks. Why is it always like 3 things at once? This is the problem with
Come on,
me,
Loper.
like, staying in one place. I know I should be moving. Astrid, what about my needs? Exactly. She never thinks about me and my needs. Like how I need her to stop whining. Okay. Oh, it is so cold. So here's what I'm thinking. We go get some more sticks. We take some cold damage, because that's definitely going to happen. Fine, we'll use the thing, I don't care. I don't really know that we're gonna find many sticks along this trail. I don't usually. But I was kind of thinking when we get out at the end, there might be some. Oh, wait a minute. There are actually sticks here.
Sure getting cold.
Does this mean that I made a good decision? Wow, amazing.
Could eat anything right about now.
Swap out our torches, and we can also bring this along so that we have that as well to break down for another stick. I could go up there to see if any sticks spawned, but I kind of doubt it because it's like a little cave thing. Ah, we have some more. And we've only taken a little bit of cold damage. What happened to my deer? They're all gone. There were 3 out here. 2 does and a buck. I'd love to chop down this cedar, but that would take so much of our life. Maybe what we do is we go warm up in one of these cabins, and break down more stuff. And we have more words, then we have more reclaimed wood. Oh, I hear a wolf. Alright, let's go inside and break some stuff down. It's crazy. I ate just before stream and I'm already hungry again. Okay, let's break this down. I don't have enough calories to do this. Wish I could dip out of work and go play TLD. It is dead slow at work today. I totally know that feeling. Okay, let's go. No first world problems. No, but I get it.
Meat trees.
I totally get it. I would have days where, like, it wasn't necessarily slow, per se, but, where I just, like, where it was relatively chill, and so I'd have a stream or 2 on in the background, and I'd also just be thinking, oh man, I can't wait for the day to be over so I can play. Oh man, do I risk parasites by eating the wolf meat? No, you know what? We have crackers, we have broth. Just eat a little bit. just don't want to eat all of them. Oh, you want to dance? You want to dance? Boom. And he thought he wanted to dance with me. I can't believe all of our deer are gone. Like, how awesome would that have been to just go and hunt a deer? I know I shouldn't be sprinting, it's just, you know, I'm impatient. Okay. Come on, little fire. Yeah, we could go to Ravine. Although the plan was to start heading towards Summit and the gold mine.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell, that's going really well. I'm doing a really good job leaving Mystery Lake. He was a very bad dance partner, it's true. No! What do you mean my fishing line snapped? I need that. Also, this wolf is gone. I should have harvested more. Oh well. Food question of the day, tea or coffee, and how do you take it? I am 100% a tea fan. I typically say that I don't like coffee because the only way I'll drink coffee is if it's like sweet with like a taste of coffee, you know, like coffee ice cream levels of sweet. Like I don't mind having coffee in my desserts, and I also don't mind having really, really sweet coffee drinks, but generally speaking, I feel like that means I don't actually like coffee. But I love tea, and I take my tea as is, no milk, no sugar. I typically drink green tea or like herbal fruit teas. I don't tend to have anything like strongly caffeinated, although I do occasionally drink black tea. But not very often. But I like green tea, white tea, jasmine, all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, I love tea. I probably have like 1 or 2 cups of tea almost every day. And if it's too hot to drink hot tea, then I will drink iced tea. I really don't want to eat these crackers. I guess I have to. Alright, I guess while this is going, I'll go get some cattails maybe, if I'm lucky.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
But my favorite way to drink coffee, which again, I don't really do it very often. I would never order a coffee out, but occasionally when I'm at home, I'll crave a coffee. Oh my gosh. Yes! Take that! Heck yeah. And then what I do is I usually do like a latte, or an iced coffee with with like flavor drops in it. Heck yes. Let's do 1.5 kilos. Earl Grey because it smells like Fruit Loops. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh. I have a couple of teas that I drink very regularly, that are definitely among my favorites. So like one of my absolute all-time favorites is green tea with jasmine. I pretty much always have that on hand. There's a tea that I get in the States that I absolutely love. It's essentially like the spices of a chai tea, but not a chai tea. It's very cinnamon and clove heavy. And, well, heat this one up first. And it's just like lovely warm spices. I love it so much. Occasionally I do actually I will put a bag of that in with a bag of black tea, to sort of make it like a chai, but I don't actually like typical chai teas, so I don't know what's different about it. If any of you are in the States and are wondering, the one I'm talking about is Celestial Seasonings Bengal tea. Oh my god, Bengal spice. That's what it's called. I absolutely love that. I bring that back with me. And one that I've recently discovered that I like a lot is like blood orange mint tea, which I was intrigued by it, but I wasn't sure that if I was gonna like it or not, and it turns out I love it, and I've had it like, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times already. Like, I've bought 3 or 4 boxes already. Oh, yeah, I think you're right, Mustard. I do think chai does have milk in it, typically. Okay, so we still have an hour on the fire. I'm gonna go grab some more meat. Wow, we're down to 5 torches? Who am I? I rarely have a tea, but when I do, I'm reminded of how good they are. Yeah, I think I got hooked on tea because of the Chinese restaurant that we used to go to, that I used to go to with my parents. My dad would always get like a pot of the jasmine tea, and I really, really liked that. And so I kind of got hooked that way. And then I started drinking fruit teas. I would, stock up on all sorts of different flavors. I do like a good raspberry tea or a rose hip tea. Those are awesome too. But yeah. The only gripe I have about tea is that sometimes teas will smell so good and then have no flavor, and I don't understand how that happens. But like, I have had a maple tea, for example.
I can't feel my hands.
That I absolutely love the smell of. It just smells like heaven. But it tastes like nothing. It's like drinking hot water. And that's so sad. And I feel like I got ripped off or something. Like all of the goodness went into the scent. Oh right, animal fat. I keep forgetting about that. 5 minutes until ready. No! Stop snapping my fishing line! Only have 36 minutes left on this fire. Okay, at least we have quite a bit of food at this point. What if I heat up a tea? And then we go chop up one of the branches over here. 32 minutes. Okay, so that shouldn't burn. Trivia. RIP is short for rank has his privilege an old military champ. I didn't know that. That is cool trivia. I thought we actually had a branch over here. I mean, like a limb and not just branches. Oh well. Can I just say, I love how cozy these fishing cabins or these fishing huts look when there's a fire inside and it's kind of cloudy over here and it just looks so good. 15 minutes. Might as well start this. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna go start a fire by the deer actually. Look at all of those crows. Oh, look at all these crow feathers. These are not stingy crows by any means. Alright, Astrid, let's start this fire, please. Like, let's actually start it. And not just pretend. Not just pretend that we're going to.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
Okay, let's add this reclaimed fuel and a few sticks. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, let's cook this up. Oh, we're gonna need to make more water too. I probably should start that, because otherwise I will forget. Alright, and while this is cooking, I'm gonna go look over here for some more sticks. Because there should be sticks and cattails and stuff. You've fallen down a rabbit hole about Bengal spice. Well, if you find anything interesting in the rabbit hole, feel free to share. I swear I just heard a Tarmy. Yeah, it was kind of a funny story. Not that funny, but a little bit funny. I had seen the Bengal spice in the store when I was visiting my folks, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick up some tea because I'm almost out of tea. And I saw it, and I thought about picking it up, but I remembered that I'm not a big fan of chai tea, so even though it looked appealing to me and it smelled really good through the box from what I could tell, I was like, I probably shouldn't. And then I went to visit a friend, another big tea fan, and she opened up her like drawer of teas, and she happened to have Bengal spice. I was like, oh, I gotta try it. I was like, if I have the chance to try it before I buy it, I'm definitely gonna do that. So she brewed up a cup for us, and it really hit the spot. And so I immediately went and bought some for the house and to bring back with me. And I just love this stuff. Guess there's some debate that the flavor recipe changed in the last 2 years. Interesting.
I get tired.
Well, seeing as I only discovered it in December, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to contribute to that debate. I don't think I'm gonna bother actually chaining this torch because we have a fire back there. Wait, is that another stick? Did I miss that, or did it spawn in after me? I swear, sometimes that I feel like that must happen. Like, how else would I have missed that? Oh, we're moving so slowly. And it's not even windy. Let me grab this cattail and then we just go back to the deer and the fire. Because I don't want our deer meat to burn. I swear I'm hearing Tarmies. Is it because there's a Tarmy spawn point up on top of that climb? It must be. And things quickly devolve from justified concerns for what's in the tea to chemicals type talks. Oh my gosh. Okay, sweet. 6 minutes until it burned. Oh my goodness, that was close. Alright, we'll have 30 sticks. I can break down a torch or two. Alright, and we're calling number 75. Let's see. Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. Alright, GG Laz, congrats on the bingo, and thank you for that, Zert. Alright, let's cook this up. Oh, venison stew! Oh, I forgot! I forgot I have broth! We are absolutely doing that.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Alright, maybe we cook some more water while we're waiting. And maybe I also take like a really quick nap. Can I? Oh, I can't put it on the ice, that's right. Really? I can't put it on this thing either? Excuse me. Alright, we'll just take a little cold damage. Oh. Oh no, my fire went out. Laszlo, I'm also really glad that that we got to chat, that you were here, and I hope you have a good nap, a very restful nap, and yeah. Thank you for the mouse hat. Even though people can't actually see it, I will put it on because I feel like you can feel the difference, right? I be lurking. All right. Well, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. No, no, no! I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, that's sad. All right. I guess we'll have to try and come back and. I'll try and do it next time because I can't move it without it destroying it. I can't remember if I have another pot in camp office or not though. All right, Astrid. Feel free to move super slowly. Oh, I am also a big fan of naps. Naps are the best. Unless, of course, you lose nap roulette, then it's not the best. Nap roulette, in case you're wondering, is when you go down to, like, you lay down to take a nap, and then sometimes you wake up and you feel amazing and refreshed and like a whole new human, and other times you wake up as if, you know, you have been thrown in front of a bus and you feel like a caveman who just like slept on the floor and everything hurts. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a not ideal situation for Astrid to be in right now. Come on, Astrid, you're so close, please. Oh, Astrid, please, just get inside so we can stop taking cold damage. I can't sprint anymore because we're too tired.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That wasn't actually what I was intending to do, but it worked out. I was actually going to get the lantern. Restful nap equals great. Waking up 4 hours after you intended to get up and wondering where you are and who you are equals not so much. Exactly. And like sometimes it's okay to have like a 4-hour nap and stuff, but most of the time 4-hour naps are the ones where you just feel like you fell through the center of the earth and woke up in bizarro world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that, of course, feels miserable. 37 days. Okay. We are well rested. The weather sounds okay. Why are we stinky? Oh, I have gamey venison on me. Isn't that nice?
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Oh, this weather is... You know what? We're just not even gonna bother. If we need to cook this venison up, we can do that here. I was actually gonna see... We do have a cooking pot. We can make a venison stew here. Maybe. I don't actually know if we have all the stuff that we need for venison stew here. Like, I don't know if we have enough is what I mean. Like, enough flour, enough broth, all that jazz. My wife doesn't understand naps, so when I take one, she always plays 21 questions as to why. How can you not understand naps? Naps are the best. Like, I don't understand why only, like, preschoolers get nap time. Have I ever considered taking singing lessons? I have not. I used to sing in our school's choir, not, like, seriously, but, you know, because... it was something to do. And I can't read music, so I wasn't going to be in the band. An hour and 17 minutes. Okay. We got time. We can spend an hour working on our coat.
Sure I can carry much more.
I wish I could break some more stuff down for firewood in here. But I've pretty much broken everything down that I can.
Could eat anything right now.
Oh, actually, I don't want to carry that cooking pot with me. I'm going to put this here. Okay, the weather has significantly improved, and by that I mean it's no longer windy. So I'm going to go and try to finish cooking up that other one that we started. The other venison stew, just so we don't waste it. I almost wonder if I should harvest this deer's hide, actually. That's what I was just contemplating. Because I don't think we have any extra hides, extra deer hides down at the moment. Just all the necessary ones. Like here, anyway. We definitely have an extra one in Mountain Town, I think. I'm gonna stand up, so if you hear any weird sounds, it's just my desk. There we go. Oh, it has to start all over. That is just ridiculous to me. Like, why would it have to start from the beginning? Really? I think what I'll do is go look for some more sticks over here. Although I think we got most of them earlier. But who knows, maybe some more appeared, even though it wasn't windy. I haven't been up here yet. Actually, I don't know that I've ever been up here before. Oh, there's some branches down there. Grab the branches. We could do this. Okay, I know we're cold now. But we're not that cold. And now we have fur.
It's so cold.
Astrid's a werewolf. She has fur. Sorry, that was really bad. That was like extraordinarily bad, even for my standards. Maybe we can make one more venison stew. We can! We have just enough broth! Woohoo! And then maybe we cook some water while we're reading. And add a fur firewood. Break down a torch. Let's harvest this hide. No, 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 no. You don't do that again. That happened to me once before. Okay. Yes, I'll just do this. That happened once before where I had the venison stew on the floor next to a fire. And that I was doing other things and it just burned in the meantime. I was like, are you kidding me? An hour and 12 minutes. We've got time. Maybe we add a few more sticks and full torches. Oh, that's a terrible torch. Okay, that one's decent. That one's also decent. Okay. I'm less upset now.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
Oh, this is not cooked. There we go. That way I don't leave behind any uncooked meat and accidentally poison myself at some point in the future. Because that would be my luck. Okay, so I'm gonna go see what the deer hide situation is. Obviously, I'm gonna drop the deer hide and guts that I just picked up. But then we're going to see if our deer hides are cured and if we can start making the deerskin boots. I'm a little frustrated because I would like to just start leaving now, but it's also really heavy to carry around the stuff for making all of these animal clothes. You know, they're heavy as they are, but then if you're carrying them in addition to, like, by not wearing them, you don't get, like, the little bonus, and then you're also carrying the clothes that you would replace them with, basically, so it'd be nice to just finish them, but it's gonna take so long to finish this stupid wolf coat. Yeah, you carved that. Ooh, what kind of pizza we eating today? I had pizza on Wednesday. It was so good. It was the one I was talking about, my current favorite with the kebab meat and. Okay, here's the fresh deer hide, fresh guts. Oh, we definitely don't have that many. I'm just gonna say many guts. Man guts, no many guts. One deer. Yes, it's cured, okay. Okay, Deerskin boots. Oh, I'm missing a gut. Okay. I can fix that. Okay, so now deerskin boots. Tomorrow we'll start heading towards the dam. I could have something to drink, and then I could actually just spend the rest of the day crafting. Meat lovers, bacon, sausage, meatball, pepperoni. Balancing it out with an apple. Oh my god, that sounds so good right now. Also, wait a minute, what happened to my... Oh, I'm wearing the bunny mitts. I was like, what happened to my bunny mitts? I didn't finish them.
I think I need to lie down.
Okay.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
Alright, I'll bring you to bed, Astrid. I'll bring you to bed. It's okay. I'll put the venison stew here on the table. I haven't quite decided what we're going to have for dinner tonight. Or we haven't decided what we are having for dinner tonight. We basically have a couple of different options, and it really depends on how much effort I'm willing to put in. I mean, none of them are particularly complicated meals, but still. Let's do 6 hours of sleep. Okay, fully rested. Excellent. The weather sounds fine. Maybe we keep going. We bring a cured birch with us, maybe. So that means we're leaving 2 cured birch, 3, and a cured maple. No. 1 maple, 3 birch. No bunnies. It's only like 1 wolf, 1 deer, 2 took, 8 ptarmigan down, 1 jeans. That's what I was thinking of. 1 jeans. I should bring the ptarmigan down with us. That way we can take care of our bedroll at some point. I think we need 10 for that. Elaborate on the food choices for dinner, you mean? So a couple of the things that we've got all the ingredients for is a Cobb salad. Classic. Very tasty. But we had something sort of salady-ish for lunch, which is why I'm not really sure if that's what's going to happen. Then there's a recipe that I found online the other week, and we've tried it once. It's a very simple meatball recipe, but with like a special seasoning blend to be it's like sort of a mix of very typical Greek seasonings. So it's Greek meatballs basically, and you eat them with tzatziki. And then there's like a rice pasta that's apparently pretty typical of Greece, made with like tomatoes and zucchini. Delicious, but a little more work. Or there's always the option of just doing like stuff from the freezer, like taking out fish and chips basically, or something along those lines. So it really depends on how much effort we want to put in. And like I said, I love Cobb salad, but we did have something sort of like salad for lunch today. So maybe that's not going to be the best option. Let's see. Yeah, this afternoon we had just like falafel. Sort of like a falafel bowl, I suppose. And oh my goodness, it was so good. We don't have falafel that often. I ended up doing light and fresh at the start of the week, and then by Friday it's better be fried and covered in butter. Hey, I'm down for that too. And we had pizza midweek, and we have plans for like pizza on this, like sometime this weekend, probably tomorrow. So feels a little overkill to then say, all right, we're gonna do just like something really not pizza per se, but in the same vein as pizza for tonight as well. But you know, it's all good. Oh, but this week actually we tried I get groceries delivered, and they had a sale this week on gyoza, and so we had that for lunch the other day. Oh my gosh, was that delicious. I'm so glad that they were on sale. I wouldn't have tried them at their full price, but I'm glad I tried them at their sale price. I will probably buy them at their full price, but I wouldn't have wanted to just like risk it if it was, if it wasn't very good. But they were delicious. I think I see Tarmies over there. I do see a Tarmy. We're gonna grab some Tarmies. I think. I hope.
Come on, little fire.
Gyoza are definitely one of my favorite, like, Japanese foods, by far.
Perfect.
Oh, it's so cold, even with this fire. 10. That should be warm enough. Maybe we just take like a little nap to warm up, or we do something to pass the time. Maybe we can fix up clothing. Gyoza tacos? That sounds amazing. I need more deets. Like, how do you make them? Astrid, way to suck. Alright, we'll just pass time.
I could eat a horse. Let's see him, because I love horses.
There he is. Hello, little Tarmy. Don't be afraid. It's just me, your friendly neighborhood Astrid, coming to kill you.
Drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I can't tell if he's facing away from us or not. Yes, I believe he is. Oh no, don't go further up the hill. Okay, a little lower. A little lower than that. A little higher than that. There we go. That was embarrassing. But at least we got him in the end. Alright, let's grab these sticks. Stick, stick, stickity stick. I said a stick, stick, stickity stick.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I hope this is a really hefty guy. Yes! We have over 1 kilo of meat. That's just what we need to make some more broth.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Mix up gyoza meat, turn that into small meatballs, press them into the tortilla, pan fry them with a bit of oil, and top with vinegar, slaw, and some soy sauce or spicy mayo. That sounds amazing. I think I'm gonna have to try that at some point. I don't know when. Wait, why can't I make broth? Oh, I don't have enough water. Well, fine. Well, fine, beat that way, game. We'll use the... We have water, like, purifying tablets, I think, somewhere. Yeah. Just for 1 liter, and then what we can do is pick this up, make broth, and then I'll boil the rest of the water on the other side. I think we technically need 10 ptarmigan feathers in order to, like, make our bedroll warmer.
Starving.
Yes, carcass harvesting 4. Alright, we're just gonna grab torches and head out. And I'm just gonna take this ptarmigan carcass with us. Couldn't have seen that coming now, could you? That it would go down to 10. How do you make broth? You have to use the the cooking pot, and then you will find it here in the list. You'll need a kilo of ptarmigan, you'll need 1.5 liters of water, and you need some salt. And that's it. Super easy, but then you can use that as a base for stews, which are very, very filling. I blinked and it was made. Yes. Oh, actually, I forgot to call that that's one of the fancy recipes. That and the stew that we made earlier. Not skilled enough to make actual dumpling from scratch, so the tacos are close enough. Gotcha. Yeah, I've only made dumplings, like, maybe once. I mean, I guess it depends on how we're defining dumplings. I've made pierogies, which could be considered Polish dumplings, I suppose, a couple of times in my life. But I made Chinese dumplings once with, like, a friend of the family. And I was so bad at it. It was a lot of fun. They were absolutely delicious, but the person teaching us basically did like 90% of the work. I knew it. That is a wolf over there, and he's gonna notice us any moment now. There are two wolves here. It's weird. He's walking so determined, but... There we go. I was gonna say, like, where are you going, mister? Oh, and the other one's already coming up. Oh, I missed. Not that time. Hey, Wamba, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I can't make pierogies either, my ancestors cry. So I love pierogies, but I don't really make them very often because it's so much work. But one year I did make a huge batch of... So I have two favorites. Potato and cheese. Classic. Absolutely delicious. But then one that's a little bit less classic to my knowledge, but that is very near and dear to my heart, is blueberry. My grandmother used to make those. And so I made a batch of each, and that was so much work, but oh my god, was it worth it. But the blueberry is especially hard because, like, the filling likes to just ooze out. Makes it very difficult to close them. Another wolf bites the dust, and another wolf down, and another wolf down, another wolf bites the dust. But yeah, well, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm camless today because I was feeling a little weird today, just not feeling quite right, but I still wanted to stream. But I am feeling better now. So there's that. That is a nice little bonus. And today's run is going pretty well. We were struggling a lot, like, trying to get enough of everything. It seems like as soon as we had, you know, enough firewood, we didn't have enough water, and as soon as we then had enough water, we didn't have enough firewood anymore, and it just felt like ad infinitum, some sort of problem in that regard. But I think we're okay now. And our plan is, we're definitely not going to get there today, but our plan is to start moving towards, like, Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon so we can, you know, get the summit done, and more importantly, get the tech backpack from the gold mine, because I could really, really, really stand to use Uh, an extra 5 kilos. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, yes! Thank goodness. With my torch being as low as it was, I really was not sure that was gonna work. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan at the moment. So I'm thinking if we can at least make it to Winding River today, that would be a success. And we managed to, let's see, we managed to make our bunny mitts. We made our deerskin pants. We've started our deerskin boots and our wolfskin coat so that we can carry them with us and kind of craft on the go. And let's see. Oh, we have a bow partially crafted as well because eventually this one was going to bite the dust. So obviously it makes sense for us to have one on hand. Yeah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta be careless. Alright, I'm gonna grab a few more cattails while we're here. Actually, I wonder if we should duck into the ravine to get some more meat before we move on to, like, Pleasant Valley. Yeah, I'm really happy with this run so far. I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but it actually feels like it's going pretty smoothly. We have more than 15 cattails. That, like, never happens. Birch bark. I just got so distracted by this birch bark. It was a little much. Just completely going off course now. Alright, I think we're gonna end up spending the night. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I think we're gonna spend the night here at, you know, whatever this is called. Carter Dam. Unless we do go and spend it in the ravine in one of the caves to get ahead of all the crafting. Oh, interesting thought. I think I hear more Tarmies. Where? I totally hear another Tarmy somewhere. Totally Tarmies. But I don't see him. I guess he's probably under the bridge somewhere.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Wonder how many sticks I have now at this point. I probably don't want to know. I'm overcompensating for the lack of sticks that I had earlier. 32. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, I guess we'll go inside. Maybe we can break some stuff down in here too. Alright. Yes, we can break down this crate. for example. We probably could also break down one of those shelves. Wait, I missed a soda. That's exciting. Okay.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, let's break down the shelf while we still have some daylight. Oh, I didn't call that Astrid's hunger is in the red. I should do that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay. Do we sleep now? I don't have any cloth, so I can't repair stuff. Oh, we can make some birch bark. Let's do that. That way we don't have to worry. Totally Darmy is the sequel to That's So Raven. That's so Tarmy. Alright, we're gonna have to eat something. But I wonder if we can wait.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
You're gonna eat a tree, Astrid? You're gonna eat a tree, really? Oh, we're so heavy. Okay, Be nice to not be this heavy. Oh, right. I forgot I picked up all of these old torches. That'll help a little if we get rid of these. If you're wondering what that sound is, I'm sitting back down. Oh my gosh, we only have terrible torches. We're gonna have to make one of our own, I think. None of these are worth holding on to. I wish that I could, like, select multiple torches and just be like, harvest all, instead of having to click through each one individually. Okay, that's all of them. So let's... Oh, we need to finish that new bow. We're only at 30 some odd % left. Wait, can I not make a torch? Oh, I have no cloth! Of course I can't make a torch. To which I can only say, fish sticks.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I need this. Cannot see anything. I guess we're gonna have to go in to Carter and hope that there's cloth in here that we can break down. Where the heck is it? There we go. There must be cloth in here, right? Empty plastic container, empty briefcase, empty lockers. Empty filing cabinets. Empty workbench. Oh, we found a spray paint. I can't remember if this is... Nope, it's not. I always think that that's a bingo event. It must be a late game bingo event that I've added in. Oh, and we have a glitch. Here's some cloth. The glitch, by the way, is this visual glitch where the posters go sideways for some reason. That's too much work. I doubt we're gonna find much in the way of cloth around here. All of these are empty. Because I've already been here. Empty, empty, empty. Well, so much for my plan of going to the ravine first and getting some food. I apparently have scrapped that idea. You know, I don't actually miss Fluffy, but I kind of miss Fluffy. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on, Astrid, you can do it. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna need to add more lamp fuel.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I don't have that much lamp fuel, actually. Man, it's like I didn't plan this at all.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Let's save this. Where's that cloth? There we go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I didn't finish eating them, so there's that. I doubt there's gonna be anything good in here. Of course not. Not even anything. These are all empty. Okay. What is that?
I'm starving.
Painkillers. I don't care. Okay. Here, let's turn this off. And let's head out. I was really hoping for Maglin's weather. Because we're gonna have to light a fire without a torch. I have no accelerant. Okay, Astrid, please don't mess this up. Oh, I could have just made a torch. Am I stupid?
Come on, little fire.
I am stupid.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh well. I don't know, I seem to go... You don't know what you've got till it's gone. It took Fluffy out and just left an empty dream. I know. But on the other hand, I'm also glad that Fluffy isn't there, you know? Okay, this isn't warm enough. Like, not even a little bit. Let's just pull torches and go. Also, I am so slow. I only just got that that was the song. It was the song reference, yes, of course. Don't it always seem to go? Don't know what you got till it's gone. They took Fluffy out and just let an empty dam. Do I have any teas? I do, but it's in my flask. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some calories and a little bit of heat.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Who is Fluffy? So there used to be a wolf inside the dam, and the community named said wolf Fluffy. We met Fluffy earlier this year because so if you have the Long Dark on through Steam, you can basically go to older versions of the game and play different, like, standpoints throughout time. It's called the time capsule, affectionately. And so we were doing that at the start of the year. So we got to meet Fluffy.
Did I say
and get mauled a couple of times.
Because I really do.
I totally should have fixed up made the next bow first. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I had so many good plans, and then I just said screw it and left. Let's swap out torches before we deal with this wolf down here. This wolf went after a rabbit. Where is it? Oh, all the way over there. There's gonna be no rabbit left by the time I get over there. Maybe I can try and get him from here. Or just scare him. I don't know if I scared him or if he stole my arrow. I guess we'll find out. The more you know. Oh, I just scared him.
Ah, I'm starving.
It's not great that he's
Come on,
still
little fire.
alive.
Damn it!
Astrid, get your head in the game. I don't know why she's so bad at starting fires today.
Come on, little fire.
Made it to the branch line station, so I'm almost finished with the long journey. Nice. Astrid, do not make me angry.
Come on, little fire.
Seriously, what is her deal? She probably failed about like 6 fires today.
Oh, lucky day.
19. Jeez. The only thing in my way in Zoc would be toxic wolves. Dragging it to the mine shaft building. Yeah, that will be a challenge for sure, but I'm sure you got it. Thank you for the fire luck, Baba. It helped. Clearly. All of this for 0.3 grams of meat. Is there anything I can cook? Oh, I can cook a birch bark tea. Okay. I was kind of hoping that he would come back so I could kill him, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We could cook some bannock, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, I don't need that much flour. Let's see, what can we work on in the meantime? We can fix up the bedroll. We can at least start it. We might even be able to finish it.
Eat anything.
What's with the crows?
God, I'm starving.
Sweet. Improvised bedroll is complete. Toxic Wolves. Yes, I've heard of that band. That would be an excellent band name. Okay, what should we do in the meantime? Water. Oh my god, I cannot believe that I am once again almost out of water.
I'm starving.
Okay. Let's just grab torches and leave.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I think we might be able to get some saplings up here. Maybe not there. Hold on. I think we have to go up a level. I would love to just not be this over encumbered and not this hungry. That would be so lovely. I wonder if there's like a carcass around here and that's what these crows are talking about. I hope it's a carcass and not a corpse. Okay, I'm getting closer to them. I can hear them more clearly. I can hear the crows clearly now, but the fog's not gone. Oh my god, I see food. And matches! Oh my god. Okay, we can't eat this dog food because it's completely ruined, but still. That is so exciting. And maple! And it is a carcass, oh my gosh! Oh, this is so lovely. This is what I like to see. Nearly 1.5 kilos. Oh my goodness. So we can drop the maple here in the cave.
Come on, Loper.
So it can be curing.
Perfect.
Fire starting 4. Alright. Maybe now you'll suck less, Astrid. Victory is ours!
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, this one's 0.4, so we'll do that first. And then we shall make some venison stew. Oh, magnificent! Still have an hour and 15 on this. Okay, let's maybe do the hide while we're waiting. I think we can make 2 venison stews.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, let's just do 1, I guess. Hey! Doggy Boo, GG on the bingo win. Okay, yeah, we can make another venison stew. Sweet, let's do it. Okay, we still need a little more. Let's go down to 25 sticks.
Trees.
Can't believe I almost just let that one burn too. Okay, there we go. Let's grab the feathers. And there are plenty of sticks around here. I really don't need to break down that torch. Oh, we can grab mushrooms for tea. Oh my god, this is like feather heaven. And so many sticks too. I think I'm gonna leave those mushrooms though. Wow, look at that sunset. So I think the plan is I'm going to drop this stuff off in this cave over here, and then we're going to push through to the transition cave to... Oh, also, I forgot to say that we changed regions. And then we're going to push through to the transition cave to Pleasant Valley, because then we won't need to have a fire going while we sleep. And then we'll sleep, and that'll be like our sleep to save spot. And then we'll find someone to raid. Okay, I do have enough water. I was starting to think that we didn't fed them, if you will, exactly.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Yes, it is, Astrid. Yes, it is. That's why we're gonna be quick about this. Goodness, it's so dark. Okay. Here we go. Drop the guts. Drop the fresh deer hide. And the saplings. Okay, so this is Winding River Cave. 2 maple, 2 guts, 1 deer. We might be able to sleep here without a fire, but I'm just not sure of it. So that's the only reason why I'd like to push through and try and get to the transition cave, where I know we won't have to worry about it. Okay, no more sticks. We're so over encumbered. Okay, let's... That didn't help as much as I hoped. I didn't want to get rid of all my sticks, but I figured if I got rid of a few, maybe it would at least get us down to the point where we could sprint a little, but No. Astrid's too tired and carrying too much stuff. I just love these new special effects, like seeing the wind going across the ice and stuff is so cool. Such a nice little touch. What's the deal with the ice cave and how the heck do you navigate it? The deal with the ice cave is that I don't really know. I don't really know how to answer that question. So there are 2 ice caves actually, and which makes it very difficult to kind of describe. Especially because, like, I sort of know how they work, but I also always forget. But there are 2 of them, and sometimes there can be a wolf in one. And yes, it is very easy to get lost in them. I completely understand that, because it looks so similar and they're very confusing. Like I said, you do have to be careful though, because sometimes there can be a wolf in one. I think they're especially confusing because they go across quite a large chunk of Hush River Valley. Sometimes, like, you know how Hush River Valley is kind of layered, like there's different levels of the region. They tend to traverse those, which I think makes it a little bit more difficult to figure out where you are or where it's going to bring you. So it can take some getting used to for sure. But also I think they're really cool. I love the design, but when I was first going through them, what I did is I would bring in a bunch of sticks and a bunch of stones, and then I would like leave markers for myself. Like I'd have sticks pointing in the direction that I should be going, and I would have stones basically saying like, this is a dead end, so that I could sort of figure out where I was headed and where I had already been, because it is very easy to get turned around in them.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
More so than in other caves, for sure. -8, we can do that. We can make that work. Oops. That was more than I wanted. There's one bunny. Yeah! Sorry. That was like a really, really terrible sound that just came out of my mouth, but I am ridiculously proud that I sniped that bunny in mostly darkness. Is one of the ice caves to reach one of the signal fires? Yes. Yes, one of them will lead you there. Felt like a wolf-filled version of the left-right game. I spawned in and camped at the signal fire, but wandered in there hoping for supplies. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they do tend to have pretty decent supplies, actually. There is usually some good stuff in there. We're gonna make rabbit stew, too. Because why not? This is less than half a kilo, right? Where's the other bunny? see him around here. It was a little bit like a Batman villain, you're right. It was definitely a little on the evil side. HRV does some have amazing landscape and hidden gems. The items in HRV are worth it even if you spawn in the region too. Yeah, totally. It took me a long time to be comfortable with HRV. I still wouldn't say that I know it very, very well or anything, but I definitely know it better than I used to, and I think it is definitely worthwhile to go and visit. I think it's very cool. Alright, I'm not seeing the other bunny, so we're just gonna, and we're getting really tired, so we're just gonna go inside. Lily, welcome in, and GG on the bingo win. Happy Friday. You watch, I'm gonna, like, come up this way, and the bunny's gonna be right here. Well, I'm glad you popped in to say hi. It's always good to see you. I hope you're having a good week. Visiting college with your girl. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Never been to HRV before, so I'll have to go back and figure out the nuances. Yeah, HRV is definitely one of those places that, like, if I spawn there, I would definitely leave and go get supplies and then come back, because it definitely has a lot of stuff, but I personally find that it's not a region that I can handle very early on. Now, I know there are people out there who can. There are challenges like Escape HRV and stuff where you basically just stay there forever. But when I was trying to learn the region, what I did is I can't remember if I spawned in HRV or if I ended up spawning in Mountain Town, but in either case, I went to Mountain Town and was like, I just got basic loot, and then I went in and just tried like mapping everything and trying to figure out where everything was, and that really, really helped. My misery is broken. Found 2 coffees and 2 painkillers and lots of other food in one building. Wow. That is wildly good RNG. But hey, maybe it's not broken. Maybe this miserable fool is just incredibly lucky. Can't believe I have 13 torches. They're too wild for my taste. Yeah, it is a bit much. But I mean, you could just leave some of that behind and pretend like you didn't find it, right? Although I totally get it. Like, if I find the stuff, even if I know it's not supposed to be there or whatever, it's hard not to use it. Like, what was it? I think I did a custom interloper run once and I found a gun or something, and it was like, well, I know I shouldn't have this, but now that I do have this. Started picking a different region to spawn in so I get used to all the different maps. I still have basically everything to learn about the game. That's honestly like the best part though, is just being at the very beginning and learning everything and trying to figure things out. Obviously it comes with its frustrations, because since you don't know where everything is, it can be, really difficult if you get stuck in a blizzard, or it can be really frustrating if you're wandering around for a really long time trying to find something. But it's also so cool to be able to experience it for like the first or second time, and we're falling off a cliff. There we go. So yeah, I think it's a great idea that you're trying out different regions to spawn in, because, of course, each region has multiple spawn points as well. So, obviously it's good to kind of get a handle on where they're going to spawn you and what places are nearby, what, resources are near you, that sort of thing. I'm just hoping to get to the exit so that when we wake up next time, we'll be able to just leave. That's kind of my thought process right now. That's why we're slogging.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, Astrid, you have been hungrier today. Never mind in your life. Slowly pushing forward. We've got to be almost there, though, right? Like, around this corner. Yeah. We must be almost there. Oh, I can finally see again. Here we go. And then we're going to turn to the left again, and that'll be the exit. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll put down our bedroll here. We'll put this out. We'll have something to eat. We'll put this here, and we'll finish eating the stew, I guess, the rabbit stew. If I need an easier run, I'll do Milton, but I don't mind the many deaths of other regions. Many deaths is how you get long runs eventually. Each death is a lesson. Alright, so I'm gonna sleep to save, and we'll wrap up here. Gotta get Astrid a little more water. Oh, it's already morning. I'm just gonna have her sleep one more hour. We can't really do much more than that, because otherwise we'll lose the entire day. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a blast. I'm really glad I did this, even though I was feeling kind of iffy at the start of stream. We made it to, let's see, how many days survived? 40 days survived. And we are making some really great progress, I'd say. I'm very excited for this run. And next time, the plan will be to go to Timberwolf Mountain. I don't know, I'm not sure how much of that we'll actually do next time. I feel like next time it'll probably be, we'll realistically get to Molly's again or to Signal Hill again, do a little more crafting, fix up our next bow, probably head to the bunker, maybe the plane crash and then the bunker, and then we'll probably head to Timberwolf Mountain from there, and then maybe we'll summit the time after that. We'll see. But it was really good to see you all, and let's see who we got. Who can we raid today? Let's see, we got a couple of people on. Let's go check out AV. He's working on the Pill Poppin' Pilgrim Challenge. And yeah, we'll go see how it's going. Have a good one, everybody, and see you next week.